Hey, what's up out there, everybody? This is Bulldog, and what you see here are two Tula MOSIN NAGANT M91 30s. Okay, these rifles, first one here, this is, if you watch my first video, I bragged about this guy here. It's got all matching serial numbers. It's a Tula 19. Let me see if I can get in here and show you. Sorry, the lighting sucks with this camera. Oh man. Well. So anyway, the first one is a Tula 1936. Hope that comes in. 1936. All matching serial numbers, including bayonet. And the stock's got some wear on it. And I originally bought it just to refinish one and keep it away, but then I said, oh, this is one, I'm going to buy another one because this one I want to just keep original. Well, that's when things get interesting. I told the owner of this pawn shop to give me a call. He said he was going to get a whole crate of MOSINs in, and so he ended up giving me a call, and I drove down there. And he would only bring out 2 at a time. And I thought that was kind of odd because, you know, I told him, you know, that if I'm going to be buying these, I want to see them all and make, you know, I want to collect them and get ones that are different. So he brought, the first 2 he brought out, I wasn't interested at all. They were Izzy's, and they had some pits, and they just were real kind of rough looking, man. And, you know, finally I just said, hey, man, you know, the first one worked out really good, was a Tula. If you can grab me another Tula, I'll be happy. But I really want matching serial numbers. That's important to me if I'm going to buy another rifle. Okay, let me go look. And it kind of seemed like he was getting a little irritated with me. But, you know, that's fine. I mean, they're not cheap. I mean, they charge $159 plus tax for the hex receivers there, and I know people out there are getting them for $100, but I think the price is starting to go up on these a little bit. So anyway, so he brings this one out. Okay, my initial impressions on it were, well, it looks no different than the one I have. I mean, so you know what? I'm just gonna get it and refinish it, and that's it. Okay. So anyway, I bring it home. This one is, by the way, a 19, I don't think you'll be able to see it, 35 Tula. It's a year older than the other one. And all the serial numbers match, including the bayonet. For some reason, it just bugs me when you have a gun with serial numbers don't match. Like my AK-74, none of the serial numbers match. And it works fine. I mean, it functions flawlessly, but I don't know. It bugs me. Anyway, okay, here we go. Now, I bring it home, and then I found a web page called 762x54r.net. If you want information on markings on your particular rifle, if you want to get info, learn a lot about the MOSIN, man, what a great page. I mean, you can learn so much about these rifles in 15 minutes just by reading these articles. So 762x54r.net, and let me tell you what I found out about this guy. Okay, this rifle right away I noticed a couple subtle differences. Okay, this one, the bayonet, or the you know, shit, that wasn't planned. Sorry about that. Yeah, so anyway, I'm banging these cheap rifles around, having fun doing it. Okay, so the strap holders here, they have the what's it called? The sling holder here has on this one has screwed in eyelets, screwed in, and the other one doesn't. Okay. So I noticed that was a difference, but I didn't know what it meant or anything. And also, I noticed the bolt's different. Look at the bolt. See how this bolt's chubby right here, and it's a little shorter and a little stubbier? And then you got this bolt here, which is long. And this is the bolt I see all over YouTube. Everyone's got this bolt right here. Damn. These damn things straight. Alright, so here's what I'm getting at with this. Okay. So then I realized those subtle differences, so I wanted to find out more about the rifle. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to do that because we're talking about this guy right here. You already seen the video, the other one. If not, oh well. Okay, so I wanted to find out what these subtle differences meant. I went online and looked. Okay, one, I found out that one more thing. There's no notch here. See how this is just comes together right here? There's no notch, and you look at this one, and you've got a notch right here. Okay, I found out that means this is a post-war stock. That notch right there, and these that were stamped in and not screwed in, that means that's a post-war stock, okay? But yet, all my parts are pre-war. It's the 36 hex receiver, and all matching serial numbers. So I said, damn, even though I have matching serial numbers, that one that I was, in love with there and wasn't going to do anything with has a post-war stock. So it isn't the original authentic rifle. Okay? So, then I found out when I was getting really in detail online and checking things out, if your sight post, you see this little notch? You see how it just goes in and stops right there? That's a post-war notch. That's a post-war leaf blade. That's post-war, okay? Now, if your notch looks like this, now here's the one I just purchased. If it runs through to the flats like that, then that's pre-war. That's before the war. And also, if your stock doesn't have a notch here, and it's screwed in that right here, then that's pre-war also. Okay? And then another fact, if you look right here at these caps, I'm so sorry that I have a horrible camera. But anyway, it's hard to tell it really is hard to tell the difference with this camera, and it's so dark. Anyway, these are square. The pre-war are squared off, and then the post-war are rounded. Okay, so everything about this first one that I bought is post-war. Even the leaf blade, post-war, post-war, and except for the bolt, receiver, and all the serial numbers. So basically, this gun, even though all the serial numbers match, it's still a parts gun. They took it and they just took all the parts out of a gun and put it in a different stock, which is still good. I like having all the same serial numbers and stuff, so that's cool. But what makes this one special, now this new one that I got is the one that I'm actually going to keep and just keep around, because it still has the wood still looks pretty damn good. I haven't even washed it off yet. I was going to wash it a little bit. There wasn't really much cosmoline on it when I bought it, so that was good. And then also I found out that bolt also is a pre-war, or pre-war, not post. This is all post-war stuff. Except for the, So anyway, so here we go. Now I'm getting MOSIN crazy, okay? So now I got one here that's most likely this is the original stock that this gun always had. Original barrel, all the parts match, all the serial numbers, including the bayonet, all matches. It's pre-war dated rifle. This is the one I'm not going to touch. This is going to stay in the gun safe. This one, however, I'm getting ready to do a refurbishing. I'm going to refurbish this stock. I got some goodies, and I'm going to make another. This video has already been almost 10 minutes long of just blabbing. But, so anyway, now symbols on the rifle, you need to check out that website and learn them for yourself. But I can tell you real quick, if you have a triangle, if you have a square with another like square in it, it says on there it's still unknown what that is. But check it out. You'll see for yourself. There's many different variations of symbols and stuff, and it's kind of fun to learn where your rifle's been and whatnot. There's one, but if it has a circle with a bomb on it, it's was sent to Spain, and there's all kind of info on there. So anyway, all right, 10 minutes long, I'm blabbing. So that's it. That's something to look for when purchasing your MOSIN. Go get them. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you're wondering why I got this watch here, this is hilarious. When I last winter, I went see my family up north. I bought this Rolex from a dude in Chinatown in New York, $45. It looks just like the Rolex Yachtmaster. I mean, identical. Except the only way you can tell with this watch, well, of course, right now it's not spinning. The battery just died. I'm going to get a new battery put in there. The only way you can tell on this watch is the glass. It doesn't have that high crystal finish as the Rolex, and the jewels inside you can tell are fake if you get real close to it. But from far away, like from here, you seriously, you couldn't tell. I've had all kind of compliments with this. I mean, even the knob has the crown. Look, on the back, it's got the Rolex emblem with the serial number. Band even has a serial number. And it's heavy, man. It's not no lightweight thing. It's pretty cool. But anyway, when you're a low roller like me, that's how you gotta roll with the fake Rolex. All right. Anyway, I hope that taught you something. I know it was a lot of blabbing, but thanks for watching. And this is just for decoration. I mean, how pretty is that? Russian pouches with Russian ammo in them. Sweet. Anyway, that's it. I got another video coming up right now. I'm going to show you on what you need to get to refinish your rifle. And if you're interested in refinishing your wood, check it out. We got a lot of goodies. So anyway, that's it. This is Bulldog. Thanks for watching. Out. See you.